Hello and welcome everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black, thank you for joining me for Let's Play S.T.A.L.K.E.R Shadow of Chernobyl. Now I must confess to you all right away that I have played and completed this game once before. However, that was about 3 years ago, and I have now recently installed the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete Total Overhaul mod, which rebuilds quite a few aspects of the game, more or less from the ground up. So, forgive me guys for starting off with the S.T.A.L.K.E.R difficulty, because the original version of the game was punishingly difficult to begin with, and Master was just beyond me even then. And I know S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete implements quite a few changes to not only make the game more graphically pleasing, but also more immersive, more atmospheric, and more challenging. So if that's the case, I can only imagine that me trying to play with this mod on, especially at, say, Master difficulty, would just end up being a 100-episode long montage of death after death after death, and that would get boring and lose its charm rather quickly, I believe. So for now, S.T.A.L.K.E.R it is. Alright, while that loads, I'll give you guys a little bit of background on the S.T.A.L.K.E.R series for those who are new and not familiar with the series. Shadow of Chernobyl here is the first in a series of 3 games all set within the S.T.A.L.K.E.R universe. It is, I believe, the strongest in the series. It is followed by Clear Sky, the weakest in the series by far, and I hope the Clear Sky Complete mod, which I also got along with Shadow of Chernobyl Complete here, fixes a lot of the issues that I had with that game. And I may do a playthrough of Clear Sky and the third game, Call of Pripyat, after I complete this one. It just really depends on whether or not there's a good response to, for one, this playthrough, and also whether or not I need a break from S.T.A.L.K.E.R after this, because it's a pretty long game. Now, Call of Pripyat, the third game, is very, very close after Shadow of Chernobyl in terms of quality. It's a very good game. The only thing that really holds it back from, hi buddy, being my favorite game in the series is because it's a little bit shorter, and despite the fact that some of its visuals have more of the grand open vista, despite being the same desolate wasteland as you'll come to know and love in this game, for some reason it just feels shorter and more compact to me, so it never really won me over with mystique the way that Shadow of Chernobyl has. And guys, I apologize for speaking over these cutscenes, but I have to be able to protect myself somehow from the Content ID matchbot here on YouTube, or wherever this may be hosted at the time, depending on how things roll. But between that, keeping my face up in the corner, putting our logo up there, these are just things to help us try to not get pegged erroneously by those matchbots, so that we can continue to monetize and make our living doing this, because we love what we do, but this state of things is what it is. Now, don't mistake that as a poke at Deep Silver. Quite the opposite, in fact. I have a lot of respect for that company because they have traditionally been very open and receptive and even supportive of third-party projects like Let's Plays and even modders. I understand there's a great deal, and actually use a couple of them, come to think of it.
What a lucky guy.
Lucky indeed.
At least death would have saved him from the dreams.
1,000-yard stare.
Let's go and see what value Sidorovich will put on your head.
Nice rifle, by the way. VSS Vinthrees. Very good rifle. Anyway, there's actually a great deal of S.T.A.L.K.E.R content available for modders, and also now for players who want to download those mods for, say, Fallout New Vegas, and I believe there's some that have been imported to Fallout 3, and Deep Silver is totally okay with that.
It came from the death truck. It's got the mark.
Well, you know the drill. Leave him on
This is a live one.
Bullshit!
You're lying.
Let the zone take me if I am.
Put it here.
It's such a shame that there aren't more cutscenes in this game, because they are remarkably well animated. Bear in mind, guys, this game came out in 2007.
I think for this one, I can give you.
Nope! Yes, I have seen this intro way too many times. Truth be told, I had some technical difficulties recording this intro several times, and by several I mean like 30, so I've seen this too many times.
So, Marked One, I saved you, and I'm not going to pretend I did it to win favors upstairs.
No, of course
You do
not.
some jobs for me, and we're even.
Fair enough.
Besides, keeping you busy might be a good way to deal with your amnesia.
My what?
And I'll see what I can find out about your problem.
Problem?
I don't give a shit why you want to find this S.T.A.L.K.E.R guy.
Good,
I
not
mind
your
my own
business. Good.
If you want to kill him, well, You must have your reason.
Yes.
What the choice is yours. Either I brainwash you like I usually do with all the rookies, or I treat you like a real stalker and I give you a mission straight away.
Alright, so I'm going to skip the little tutorial thing here because it's going to be boring for you guys, and I do remember enough about the game to play it properly. I guess I'll just have to wing it if I run into any additions from S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete that I don't recognize. So, he also gives you a little bit of a rundown of exactly what's going on in this universe through the tutorial, and it doesn't really do the greatest job of explaining the premise of this game, so I'll give you guys a quick little rundown before I advance. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R narrative hinges upon this event that apparently happened several years ago prior to this story's opening at the ruins of the old Chernobyl nuclear power plant in the Ukraine. And yes, it is in the Ukraine. There is a common misconception that this game takes place in Russia for some reason. It doesn't, even though the two languages do sound very similar. But anyway, the event that nobody really understands caused the entire area in close proximity to the Chernobyl power plant to become very dangerous. These weird radiation storms and like pulses of energy started to occur, and those started to produce what is referred to as artifacts, these little odd just chunks of metal or rock or whatever they are that have properties that defy the laws of physics and are therefore very valuable to Western companies that want to sell and exploit and use them. And that's where the eponymous stalkers come in. They are the brigands, the hirelings, I want to use medieval terminology because I've been playing so many medieval games, the sellswords. No, they're the hired guns, the mercenaries, the guns for hire, that are essentially sneaking in, mostly illegally, into the zone of alienation or the zone of exclusion, depending upon who you're talking to, referring to the area surrounding the irradiated zone around Chernobyl. And stalkers more or less make their living off of the artifacts that are cropping up around the area. Now, of course, the marked one here is one such stalker. So that's more or less the basic premise. So just give me a mission. Hey, give me a mission. I clicked on you.
Got a
There we
job
are.
for you, marked one. I want you to find a stalker called Nimble.
Okay.
He's carrying some very important information. He
Okay,
disappeared somewhere near the bridge.
got it.
Find him. Dead or alive, I don't care.
I don't
need
either.
the flash drive with the info.
Okay.
Visit Wolf from the local camp and ask him.
Why?
He certainly knows where that guy can be.
Okay, go on. That's all for now. Bring me the flash drive and we'll consider the fact that you've partially paid me for saving you. By the way, guys, if we have any audience members from Eastern Europe, or Russia, or the Ukraine, or Kazakhstan, I am so sorry. I am very sorry because I am going to butcher your language and your accent throughout this entire Let's Play series, and I do dearly hope that you can accept the fact that I do it all in good fun, but I'm not gonna stop because it's so much fun. Okay, I'll try. Alright, so let's see. Welcome to the game here. I've not gotten pretty much beyond this in my previous attempts to record. So actually, guys, if you'll permit me a very quick jump cut, I'm just going to check my desktop real quick to make sure this recording actually went properly. Yes! Alright, finally! Alright, I'm sorry if I just seem so overexcited, but right now I am the very avatar of relief because, no kidding, guys, I've put in so much effort in trying to get this right for you guys. Between botching my delivery and technical issues, I've tried so many times to get this recording to go well, and I finally did. Okay, alright, back on task. Looking at the new UI, it has obviously been overhauled a great deal by S.T.A.L.K.E.R Complete. I don't recognize that health and armor bar. It looks like the minimap has been sharpened and improved, and that weapon box looks new as well. So I believe most of the UI has either been reskinned or sharpened. And hello, what are you? You're not part of the usual starting gear. Ah, sleeping bag! Oh, sleeping bag, that's new. Alright, there was never a sleep system in the original game. So let's see here. Sleeping bag. Double-click on the icon and a pop-up window will appear, allowing you to select 1, 3, or 9 hours of sleep. Be sure to eat before you sleep, and make sure that you find a safe place to sleep in. Oh my. Oh, that's an entirely new level of responsibility that I did not have before. Okay, remind me to eat, guys. Remind me to eat. Through the video that you're not live watching. Do it! Okay, alright. Okay, tab is not the menu button anymore. I is now menu, alright, so for inventory, I suppose. Alrighty then.
Good hunting, Stalker.
Good hunting. You know, a lot of people don't seem to like Sidrovich. I like him. He's a magnificent bastard sort of character, and wow. These visuals are far improved over the original Shadow of Chernobyl. I'm incredibly impressed right now. Hey, buddy. What's up? Yadik, something I can't read because there's text over it. Hello, Yadik. Bulldozer. Our boss here wanted to see you, but that doesn't make you a welcome guest. Keep moving. Can you tell me something interesting? I don't know, guys. Should the main character be more or less my voice, or should he have an accent? Because it'll make some of the dialogue difficult to tell apart. I think Marked One will have more or less my voice, and everybody else, I'll just butcher their accents. Alright, can you tell me something interesting? I'm stuck here, you got it? Stuck! I want to go home, and they're not letting me. That's all the news. The guys that go deep into the zone, the ones that have been around, they say different things. And at times they bring the goodies, too. You'd be jealous if you saw them. They say that there are places like mounds of gold, all for the taking. Granted, not many will get there, and even less will make it back with the loot. But still. Can you tell me something interesting? Don't know anything else. Alright, you don't know much, dude, do you? Alright, very good. So, it's such a shame that this game, as great as it is, has been really underappreciated and overshadowed by admittedly very good games like by Fallout, Fallout 3 and New Vegas, and I love those games. I adore them. They're some of my favorite of all time. But it's just unfortunate that they more or less cast a obfuscating shadow over other great games like this one that just didn't get as much press and media recognition. So I hope that by doing this series I may bring a little bit... Oh, wow. Those lighting shaders are incredibly impressive. Those were not there before. That's just a beautiful, beautiful vista. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna not just stare dumbstruck at the sunrise anymore. Let's have a chat with Wolf. Hi, why are you here? Hi, I need to see Nimble. Oh wait, no, I forgot. I'm American this time. Ah, screw it. I'll just give everybody an accent. It's more fun that way. Do you know where I could find him? Nimble got a raw deal. His group was attacked by some bandits a little ways from here. All he could do was send me an SOS message. Looks like his pals bit it. My guys told me these bastards are now at the old car park, the one across the road. You don't rescue your own people from prison? Not what I would call friendly. Or is it that you're just too weak? I break your fucking nose for that, but what's the use? It's not that simple. I got too few people, and even those I got are mostly rookies. I can't take that risk. If we lose this camp, things will get even worse for all the stalkers out there. And what about yourself? If you aren't too scared, I won't let my pride make me say no to a helping hand. So will you help me deal with these thugs? Think I could do it alone? Nah, you stand no chance on your own. My scouts are good soldiers, and right now they're behind those freaks. Together, you can make a run for it. What do you think? You got the balls? I got the balls, but I won't go. No, I'll try. Alrighty, so now I'm armed.
Right, I'm sending someone your way, so wing it. You may attack if necessary. Over.
DN4. Alright, permit me a quick little metagaming moment here, guys. Because by some miracle, I do actually recall a little hidden stash that you can get access to immediately in the game here. And it makes the early gameplay a bit easier. Let's see if I can still get to it. And sprint, yump! Alright, there we go. Very good. Ooh, I hurt myself on landing. Alright, so apparently jumping around is a little bit more realistically punishing this time. Good to know. Alright, can I reach that with my knife, maybe? Nope, nope, that's not a knife. Yep, alright, very good. Oh, crap, I think I knocked it farther inside. No! Wait, is that it bouncing it around? Maybe, possibly? Oh, come on. Oh, I'm gonna be so mad at myself if I just ruined my opportunity to get it. I think I did, didn't I? Oh, damn it. Oh, damn it. Alright, oh well. I tried. There's supposed to be a suit of merc armor. I don't suppose I can, like, shoot it back to where I want it to be from here, can I? And, like, guys, right now, I'm literally bringing a leather jacket and a Makarov to a gunfight, and having that set of tactical merc armor goes a long way in making the early stages of the game more... Ooh, wait a minute, hang on. Wow. Okay, that Makarov has definitely got a new texture. I'm not sure that's a new model, but wow, that's a really good new retexture. Is that it? I gotta see if I can pop it closer to the opening. Maybe. Those are new sounds, if I'm not mistaken, too. Wow. That's really good. Okay, can I reach it from here? Oh, come on, damn it. Please. Ooh, wait. Can I lean and grab it? No. Oh, well. I tried, guys. I tried. Wow. Wow. I just want to take a screenshot right now and set it to my desktop. That's outstanding work. If the creators of Stalker Complete should ever find this video, outstanding work, gentlemen. And ladies, whatever the case may be. This is an enormous improvement over what was already a pretty impressive game visually. That is outstanding. Alright, let's move on. Hello, medkit. And dead guy, you had a worse day than me. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, gunship. Alright. I don't know why that startles me. Every time I have played this game, like I said, I completed it once years ago. I have since gotten like a fourth of the way into it on a couple of different occasions. And always got distracted and never finished it again. But the first time I played this, it was long before Last Level Press was even a thing. I wish I had like a facecam and fraps recording going of it, because for some reason, that hind D just freaked me the hell out. Something about just how the really creepy, foreboding, ominous atmosphere of this game just unsettled me right away. I've got nothing but a leather jacket, like now, and a little dinky pistol as I roll out into this unknown, just oppressive, irradiated wasteland. And then suddenly a gunship pops up over the horizon and starts circling me, shouting gibberish in a language I don't even know. Yeah, for some reason, that just really, really got to me, and it startles me every time, even now. Alright, anyway.
Help me, brother. Take the med kit off the stiff. I can't reach it.
I already got it. You alive? I'm okay, bleeding like a stuck pig, though. Give me a med kit, will ya? Here you are.
You're okay, you know that?
Yes, I do.
I'll be sure to tell everyone at the camp that you helped me out.
Good. Thanks, friend. A little longer and I owe you one. What the hell happened? We were coming back from a scouting raid, came across some gangsters. One of our guys got killed right there. Yeah, I found him. And looted him. They grabbed Nimble because he made up a nice story about the cache full of artifacts. I played dead and that saved my ass. I need to see Nimble. I'm going after him. Wanna keep me company? Hey, clicky. Oh man, right now I couldn't punch my way out of a wet paper bag. I gotta help some of my strength, or gotta get some of my strength back and return to the camp. I'll let people know how much you helped me. Thanks again. Okay, you do that. Get well. Alright, see you. Alright, let's move on. Now, I do note already that some of these, even the first-person textures, are different. I don't believe the default gloves looked quite that cool, to be honest. I think they were fingerless to begin with. And if I noticed before... Damn! Oh, the tick is gone. Sorry guys, I'll explain what I mean. In the original version of the game, the marked one had this... It was a really short animation loop is what it was. It was only about a 10-second long first-person knife animation loop. And so that meant that every few seconds, he would just stroke the blade of his knife like it's his baby. He's precious. You know, it's just... It was this almost creepy, dark little habit that it made it seem like he had. That, for whatever reason, just kind of... I got a dark bit of amusement out of it. Alright, so let's break these, see if there's anything cool in here. Ooh, yay, bandages. Alright, that's good. Whoa, wait a minute. That's a silenced Makarov. Oh, yes. Alright, you don't usually find those quite this early. I mean, they're not outstanding weapons, but for this part in the game, they're not bad. Make me a nose itch there, guys. Alright, so actually, let's equip that now. I don't know how often I need to sleep. I'm assuming since there's a time here now. I don't think that was there in the base game. It's 7:26, 1, 3, or 9 hours. I guess if I'm lucky and I find a good spot, I might be able to sleep 9 hours through the night. And it doesn't seem like time advances too terribly quickly. So... Oh, wait a minute, I just realized this has a new texture as well, and I think that's actually a more high-poly model than the original Silenced Makarov. I'm just all kinds of impressed. Alright, what's in this box? Ooh, yay. More ammunition. Alright, very good. Whoa. And again, my god, I keep coming across these visuals that I want to screen cap. I'm incredibly impressed. I know I keep doing that and I keep pausing and I'm sure it's slowing the video down, so I apologize for that, guys, but really, this is now the definitive way to play Stalker, in my opinion. I've barely gotten into the game, and Stalker Complete is now a must-have on my list. Alright, Petrucha.
Pipe down, man. Let me fill you in.
Pipe down, I wasn't even talking. Hello, Wolf has already sent word of you. You got any questions? Yeah, how many bandits in the camp? 7 or 8. 2 by the gate, 2 more in the building, right... Wait, 2 more in the building to the right near the fire, and another 2 in the one to the left. That's where they're keeping nimble. Someone usually hangs around in the yard as well. That's about it. Shall we say a prayer and go? Let's go. Round up your men.
Men, Wolf here sent us some support along with the order to attack. Time to move on and be heroes.
No, I'd rather not be heroes. Heroes are like artists. They're not fully appreciated until they're dead. You men can be heroes. I'll be a survivor. Insert 4chan reference here. Alright. Now, the original Stalker, as well as its sequels, had one of the most realistic ballistic simulation systems in any game ever made to date. There are plenty of games that came out after it that don't have ballistics systems as realistic as Stalker's. So I'm curious to see how Stalker Complete improves upon that already outstanding system. And that's what made the gunplay in this game both difficult but rewarding, because it's actually one of the most realistic combat simulations that I've ever had the pleasure of playing. It makes it very tense, very stressful. Oh man, like that! How did I not get hit? Ooh, oh, you're new. Hi there. What's up, buddy? But it means that when you survive a gunfight in this game, you really do feel a surge of adrenaline. Because the tension is real. Oh! Oh, man! Okay, alright. Whoa, I'm almost really dead. Okay, medkit, there we go. I'm okay. Mostly. Kinda, sort of. I'm alive. On 2 feet, that's something. Oh, I'm still bleeding, that's not good. Whoa. Flankage! Alright, very good. Give me that damn shotgun. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Alright, do I auto-equip it? Yes! Excellent. Alright, let's bandage up that last little wound. He gave me a stash for my PDA, that's cool. I'll explain that in a moment, guys. Right now, I'm busy trying not to get shot. Alright, some of my guys... Whoop! Ah! Some of my guys are still alive, that's good. It's about a 50-50 coin toss chance whether or not any of the guys that you storm this camp with at the beginning of the game ever actually live. Whoop! Oh my! Hi, what's up? Alright. Oh man, I wish I had that merc suit right now. I really wish I had that merc suit. Okay. Alright, so there's still one over there. And guys, if it seems like I take firefights, especially in really realistic FPS titles like this, more cautiously and slowly, it's not just because it's got a punishing degree of difficulty. It's because, and this is going to be a little bit more story time with Mr. Black, so bear with. I was raised as the son of a very, very predominantly cop family. Lots and lots of law enforcement in my family, including my direct parents. So, I was taught from a very, very young age that my family has made enemies, and it's the case with any cop family. I mean, it's just going to happen. People don't like getting arrested. Oh, okay, I guess my guys finished off the last of them. Yay! Some of my guys survived! Excellent. But anyway. Alrighty. But because of growing up in that atmosphere, and that's not to say that I resent it, it's just the way that things were. I was taught as early as possible how to defend myself. Unarmed, armed, with firearms, with knives. For a time, my dad was on SWAT, so, you know, he was a pretty good teacher. And it meant a lot to me because they cared and they wanted me to be safe. But it has kind of made me a paranoid individual because of that. And I worked with law enforcement for several years myself. And that really didn't help my inherent paranoia. So it means that whenever I just default into the way that my brain works in even games when it comes to firefights, I'll immediately revert to the way that my parents and family taught me how to actually conduct firefights.
Oh, you brother. I could never thank you enough.
What's up, Nimble? Whoa, you got like cataracts on your eyes. I hope that's not a texture glitch. Alright, let's see here. Nimble. Thanks, brother. You did us a great service. I don't even know how to thank you. Oh, I couldn't say it. Listen, I need that flash drive you were taking to the trader. Do you have it? Yeah, I got it. Those morons can't even do a proper search. Well, what the hell. Take it. After all, you saved my life. It was well hidden, but those thugs can't frisk for shit. Thanks. Where'd you keep it anyway? Who knows? Might come in handy. I didn't keep it down there, so don't worry. I've worked for Trader for a long time, so I can store information safely. By the way, I told the thugs a nice little story about a cache full of artifacts, and they ordered one guy to go there. The cache exists, but it's only got one artifact. I can give you its coordinates if you want. Sure, thanks. But don't forget, there's lots of wild animals there. Besides, the gangster they sent is armed with more than a scoop and a shovel, so be careful. Thanks, man. Thanks to you, too. I need a job. Do you have something for me? Find the perfected suit. Pardon me, guys. While I was in captivity, I heard the bandits talking about their secret stash, where they keep the habar. Heard they hid some cool coat there, and the next day some monster got his eye on the stash. Monster. He became so interested in it that now they're afraid to go there. Do me a favor. Bring me the suit, and I'll pay you well. With a stoneflower artifact. Alright, very good. I'm up for it. Very good. So he gave me the coordinates. Alrighty then. See you. So that actually makes for a nice little segue into exploring, or rather explaining, let's try that again, the PDA, which more or less serves as the fluff for how the HUD in this game works. So you'll notice, obviously that's me, no, that's, well, one of these is me. Why am I moving? Oh, because he was pushing me, alright. That is my quest objective. That is Sidrovich, the trader. And these little purple dots, I'm going to render this in HD, so hopefully you guys can see it, as well as these ones here, represent stashes hidden throughout the map. And you get those in a system that I actually liken to Skyrim's, I forget what it's called, but their dynamic quest system that just gives you random quests with random rewards in random places. And this, again, came out back in 2007, so this is part of why I appreciate this game so much, and it's actually aged quite well. Because when you take out other people, or you just find other stalkers' bodies, even your allies, and you then search their body, it also assumes that you've searched their PDA. And you can find where they've got knowledge and information on where other stashes are located throughout the map. So it gives you that nice, organic, dynamic sort of quest progression system. And I really like that about it. It means that no two playthroughs really go exactly the same way. So, I'm going to search these bodies here, and up there on the minimap in the top left, yellow dots are my allies, gray dots are dead bodies. More specifically, they represent PDAs. Alright, another silenced pistol. There are a lot of this I'm just going to end up selling, but especially in early game, currency is very difficult to come by. And I'm sure now that there is increased challenge, that will only be more so. Alright, so two of my guys actually made it through the fight, including Nimble. That's good. That doesn't always happen. Anything else in here? Ooh, hey, a little box there. Ooh, shotgun ammo. Very good. Hey, buddy. I'm also noticing that a lot of the in-game textures have been updated. Like, this guy's outfit is a very increased quality texture. Most of the weapons seem to be updated. Even the environments, if I'm really looking at it, like especially these walls, These are all increased textures. I think that's actually got bump mapping to it if I'm looking at it right. Correct me if I'm wrong, that may be something else, but all of this seems to have, even the sky textures, really, now that I really look at it, like the clouds, all of this is increased resolution, increased quality. Stalker Complete is absolutely a must-have. I don't know why I held off for so long on getting it. Alright, breaking the boxes. Okie dokie. You're the guy that I popped when I rounded the corner. Whoa, that's cool. Nice little backpack design there. That's cool. And new. Alright, very... Ooh, yay, medkit. Mudkit. Alright. So I heard you like mudkits. Alright, you're the guy that I originally got my shotgun from, right? Right. Okay, very good. That, I think, will make for a good stopping point for this episode. Obviously, this is going to have stretched on much longer than my usual 15-minute episode times for most of the things that I do, but because this game is so long, if I tried to keep every episode of Let's Play Stalker Shadow of Chernobyl to 15 minutes, it'd be like 1,000 episodes long, because there's so much to this. So for that reason, I'm going to aim more for 20 to 30 minutes per episode. I may stretch even longer than that on some of them, because some of the missions later in the game can get a bit long and involved, and I wouldn't feel right about breaking up the pacing of those, because some of them can take a good solid hour to complete, and it would just feel like, you know, cable networks throwing commercials into the middle of the best parts in movies, and nobody likes that, and I don't want to be that guy. So later episodes may end up even longer than this one, but I'm going to, again, try to aim for about half an hour on each of these episodes. So, until next time, thank you guys so much for watching here at Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed.